Sitecore friends. So today is a special podcast. I would not call it a podcast, but rather a candid conversation with my dear interns here. So these guys that you see here, the young souls, energetic people, they have just completed their internship at Horizontal, and it's as hot off the press as a couple of hours back, and they are currently just prepping up for their project reports to be given in the college and all. So Harsh and I thought, why not have a conversation with them to know more about them and to know more about their experience on Sitecore and overall their internship experience at Horizontal. So I think let's get started here. We'll start with Nidhi. So the same question for all of you here. Uh, Tell me something about yourself, something interesting, which might include your hobbies, which might include whatever you want to explaining about yourself, please.
So, hello, my name is Nidhi Pawar and I'm from Navsari. I'm a Maharashtrian but born and brought up in Navsari, Gujarat. So, I completed my studies from Convent High School in Navsari and then I got myself admitted in Anand in E.D. Patel Institute of Technology in the BE Computers. I always had a keen interest in the technology, the computers designing, and all, rather than the other fields. So it was clear for me to take science, and then I always aim for the computers.
So you are into computer by passion,
Yes,
all right?
I I always imagined of this type of life, like the office going corporate, like this. So yes, I have got that.
Good. Do you have any specific hobbies?
Yes. Rather than call it a hobby, I would like to say it fond of my interests of listening music. I listen all type of musics, the 90s, or our old Bollywood, the recent pop Bollywoods, then also in English the metal rock music.
Wow,
So I love all that kind of music and I listen them.
nice.
And also I did some sketching in the lockdown as well, which
Good.
have now stopped, but whenever I feel free time I can do that and it feels relaxing to me.
Very nice. I think if you would love to share it within the group, I think we all would like to see your sketches
Yes, sure, why not? After this session I think we can.
for sure. All right. Thank you, Nidhi.
Thank you.
Yeah, so hello everyone. Myself Rupen Bhimani and I am from Junagadh, Kathiawadi. So so I have completed my boards in Junagadh till 12th and I have joined the college in Vidyanagar, so which is MBIT. So I have more clear on, like I have to do something like more logically work rather than physically. So I have chose the computer engineering. So so after that I have build or build myself also in the more logically in the college.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any specific hobbies?
Yeah, my specific hobbies is long drive cars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice. You like to travel?
yeah, travels,
Nice.
and also like the food.
You're a foodie too?
Yeah,
Okay, then I
foodie.
think we should stay in touch.
Yeah, yeah. So I like all the food, but South Indian is not in my list.
Okay, good to know that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who is angry with that?
Devanshi.
All right. Thank you.
thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Richa Kumar and I'm from Rajasthan. But like I have completed my 1 to 4 standard in Rajasthan, but then I have come here due to the business which my father is doing right now. So from 5th standard to 10th standard, I was in St. Mary School, and then from like 11 and 12th, I did in Anand English Medium School. and I was not interested in computers at all.
Okay.
Like it was not in my plan. But then lockdown came, and I thought like everything is right now on computer, so it will be more useful in future also. That's why I did admission in like technological university.
Sure.
And in lockdown I also did like lots of sketches. I will also share with you.
Sure, please.
Then I have learned driving.
Nice.
So in lockdown I have learned swimming, so everything was in lockdown.
Lot of hobbies in lockdown, huh?
Yes.
All right.
I have
Uh,
also started my YouTube channel in lockdown too.
oh,
So
well, please share that as well.
yes, sure.
Yeah.
Then after coming to college, I have started playing sports. Like I do play table tennis, then badminton, and more of like athletics type of events. And what I want to say is, like after coming to college, like we made lots of friends that we cannot forgot in future also, and we will stay connected with each other.
That
That's
is
all.
very nice to know. One specific question: if not computers or IT, like what was your first choice? I mean, good you kind of shifted to computers because of the need of the hour, let's say,
Yes.
right? But then what would have been your choice?
First one was I wanted to become a pilot, but like financial problems. That's why I did
That's
not got
okay. I
that.
mean, it's good to have aspirations
Yes.
at any point of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Meet Pandit and my hometown is Petlad. And talking about my studies, I have completed my study till 10th in my hometown Petlad itself. And later on, I took the 2 years package of JEE, and I found myself at a very good position in JEE also. So after completing my 12th, I found myself more interested in learning new languages like C, C++. So I choose computer engineering. And talking about my hobbies, so apart from professional life, in my free time, I would like to spend my free time in mainly three areas. The first one is I am more interested in learning finance,
Good.
personal finance.
That is very important these days, and if you have it as your choice or hobby, it is very nice. But remember that personal finance, it's a very big word called personal finance, right? And there are a lot of things as a part of personal finance. So I think as more you learn, it is also important to share. Okay, so what I really feel is, I mean, sorry to cut you off there when you're introducing yourself, but what I really feel is, from a personal finance standpoint, we are taught a lot of technical things in our schools and colleges, but these soft skills about, let's say, how to save, how to manage your finances, you know it may be a part of MBA, but it is advanced. But this is the basic necessity of today, right? So I think it is good if you're looking toward, or if you're learning those, it is very nice, and it is a good step forward. But also make sure you're sharing it with others.
Sure. And so basically, I am interested in learning some subjects of commerce. So I also learned the books of NCRT of 11th and 12th commerce, so that I can learn the fundamentals of
Right.
the market. The second one is I am the beginner in the share market, so I try to catch up all the fields that are available in the share market. And the last one is I am interested in learning geopolitics, the events that are happening in the world.
Nice.
So totally spend in these areas. I would like to spend my time,
Nice, good to know.
and also to carry forward also to understand the knowledge, and to more understand the knowledge, I am also reading the book, and I will be reading the books more in the future also.
You are totally a nerd,
Yes.
if I say, and it is good. I mean, not everybody can be what you are right now. So it is very nice. And from share market perspective, just don't gamble
Yes.
is one thing which I would say. Which I also, I mean, when I started off on share markets, even I had the thought of making a lot of money. But eventually, you make a lot of money only by investing
Yes.
and staying in that position for a long time.
Yes.
I mean,
I
you
also
might have by a fluke, you could have a lot of money, but then you would lose it equally
Yes.
big.
Rather than being a trader, it will be better to be investor.
Investor.
long time
investor is
investor.
important.
So yes, I also took the inspiration from Rakesh Junjunwala and
Yeah.
all who have done the long term investment,
Yep.
and the return they have got currently is much higher.
It always pays off.
Yes,
It always does.
compound effect is always working.
Yeah.
So the first book that I read is the compound effect book,
Yeah.
through which I found that I should definitely have some of the hobbies in the free time
Yep.
that keeps me motivated.
Nice. Very nice to know.
Thank you.
So, hello all, myself Riya Chatrodia. So, I am from Veraval, Gir Somnath. I studied 1 to 7th from my hometown. Then after I went to boarding schools. And from 8 to 10th I have changed a lot of schools. From 8 to 10th I was in one school. In 11th I was in different school. In 12th I was in different school. So, I've experienced hostel life from the 8th standard.
Very nice.
So, I might say hostel life is way more better than to stay at home. So
I
all have
agree with
experience
you.
in college.
I agree with you, but unfortunately, I have not. So I don't know.
So from now, I'm waiting to go to home. Like in 2-3 days, also I went home. So
Yeah.
that life is also good. And my hobbies is sports. So I like all sports. So I'm particular a volleyball player.
Very nice.
Yes.
Good to know.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. So first of all, let me ask who everyone present here, who of them are interested in reading encyclopedias? Like anyone? To be precise, not even I am, but I like going through the pictures present in the encyclopedias. Hello everyone, myself Man Pandya, and I'm from Vadodara, born and brought up here. Went up in Bright Day School, one of the oldest schools in Vadodara,
Yeah.
if anyone knows. But later on, the name is vanishing. That's not about.
That's okay. I mean, that happens with every
So,
school.
when I was small, my main aim or my main goal was to become an electrical engineer because I had love with batteries.
Uh-huh.
Whenever I saw circuits, my father had a hobby of working with circuits. He used to repair TVs by his own, and he also used to make speakers. Like he has an affection with speakers, DJs and all. He likes to have music, right?
Nice.
Learning from him, my passion was to work with electricity. I gave 10th exam. My 10th exam boards were like skyrocket. I had almost 90%, and then 12th was a massacre.
Yeah.
The plane was made a crash landing. Still, my affection for electrical engineering never get down. I decided that yes, I can go to electrical engineering, but
Yep.
my parents forced me to get into computer.
It still runs on electricity. Don't worry.
Right, but they were 100% correct. I need to salute them. Respect that they made me do computer engineering. That's why I'm here. And really, my affection shifted from being an electrical guy to computers because I like how computer works, how the things which we are used to going on daily works.
Yep.
We need to engage, we need to know that what's going behind our screens, how are we having those things, right?
Very much.
So that's me, Man Pandya from SVIT, including my college as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Dev Kheradia. Also, I'm coming from the Kathiawar region. I'm also from Junagadh. I brought up at there Kathiawar up to the 12th standard. I completed my 12th and also study at Junagadh.
Nice.
And in my family, many of them are engineers. So one pressure is on me that I have to become an engineer.
मेरा बेटा engineer बनेगा.
And also when I'm at in 5th standard, I got a laptop. So at that time, slowly I gained interest in technology. Also, I have an interest in drawing. I do sketches in pencil, charcoal, and color pencils also. So uh, I want to draw my design in respective of web technologies. At the when I got an idea that I can do that also,
Right.
so I slowly get interest also. And after 12th I took an admission in ADIT, Vallabh Vidyanagar in ITs, and it's all from my side.
Yeah, good to know. Again, all these artists, I would definitely like to see your work. Okay,
Sure.
so please, whenever you can, do share with the team.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that would be very nice. Seeing it in paper would be very nice.
Yes.
To just look at it once.
Having a
Yes.
laptop at such a young age was like a dream.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
you
Yes.
had didn't you had any um, icha or like say feelings for playing GTA? Was
Yes,
very famous
yes.
at that
At
time.
that
Yeah.
time, I played GTA, Vice City, and all many games because at that time there are craze of GTA.
Yeah, yeah, I know. NFS.
Yes.
Hot pursuits.
So, yes. Yes.
IG.
At the starting time,
Counter Strike.
yes, also. Yes, and
On the
the
starting week ops. Everybody knows.
starting time, I played only games because at that time I
Absolutely.
don't know what are the things we can do with the
Correct.
laptop. But later on, I realized that we can do this, and
We only knew about paint.
yes,
Plus paint.
paint and notepad. Yes. So
Well, which was the first programming language that you would have seen?
C,
Huh.
HTML.
No.
HTML.
H- even before that.
I learned
HTML.
JavaScript. No,
Okay.
I think it's scripting language.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Mine first was logo. FD50 RT90. Remember? If anybody knows.
No.
Okay, it's pretty old. Sorry for sounding pretty aged here.
Well, to be correct, I had experience with Scratch. It was around 8th or 9th.
Right. No, what I'm talking of is my third standard. Okay. So
Very early.
yeah.
I know only HTML. That
That
time.
that is what you need. Don't worry.
So it's all from my side.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, so hello everyone, myself Nikita Parmar. So if I talking about my school journey, so I completed my senior KG and junior KG in Ankleshwar. I lived in Ankleshwar, and after that we shift to our town, Asi Petlad, and I completed my first standard in Anand School, Ambalal by Patel School, which is located in Anand, and completed from the then we moved to the Anand, and we lived from the past 14 years in Anand. So I completed my 12th up to 12th in Kasturba Kanya Vidyalaya DN High School,
Mhm.
and then if I talk about my college, then I completed my matlab, I take admission in MBIT college, which is
Mhm.
located in VV Nagar, and I already decided that I have take admission in IT field, because at that time IT field is a very popular demand, and also my sister is also in a software engineer now,
Okay.
and she is also in IT field, so I had experience about that, what is the IT field and all. And if I talk about my hobbies, then also I love drawing. In school, I in each every competition of drawing I participate, and also I get award rank.
Nice.
And
Very nice.
if I talk about other hobbies, then I love reading books that I read, and journal writing, so that I write daily journal writing.
That is very nice habit, because generally, as you go through various life experiences, you will have things to vent out to, and I
Yes.
think a journal is a good place to also show your gratitude towards life. To just say, writing a thank you makes
Yes.
a lot of things. And again, if you want to vent out something went wrong, you just got up on the wrong side of the bed one day, right? That also you can write on the journal, and then of course you can read to it a few years down the line. Oh, this date, this is what
Only
happened,
one
and you
sentence
will of course laugh around it, because it will be a small or a pity thing at that time.
So before starting your day, writing your anything you a good thing in diary, it's and keep in mind that or your whole day spent well, and at the end of the day, what your day, whatever your day spent like good or bad, what you think, just write down.
Very
You
much.
feel very better. I
Very
write
much.
really, so I know.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, and if other things on hobbies, like I play badminton.
Nice.
So
Who all writes journals here? Other than
Yes.
feel like okay. Good. Nice. Thank you. So you might have written physics and chemistry journals as well.
Yes, he was the only person who was writing in the class.
that's all from us.
Thank you, Nikhil.
Hello everyone, I'm Devanshi Joshi. I'm born and brought up in Anand. So, Anand is my hometown, and I have completed my schooling from Anand itself. After taking admission in 12th science, I have decided to go to engineering, and my father is also mechanical engineer. So, he preferred me to be an engineer, and so my experience in college was also good. In being an IT engineer, I have studied so many subjects, but from in software engineering, I found I found it so interesting. So I have explored the things more and decided to be a quality analyst. So I have did my summer internship as well as here also in horizontal. I did as a I joined as a QA intern, and being to my hobbies, so I don't have any specific hobby, but in my leisure time I like to listen music,
Nice.
watching movie. I'm a Bollywood person, so yeah.
Yeah.
And in lockdown also I didn't learn too much, but I learned cooking. My mom
Very important. Basic necessity.
yes.
Right?
So my mom taught me so many cooking things.
Yeah.
That's
So Bollywood, you say Bollywood. Who is your favorite actor and favorite actress?
that changes time to time.
The relevant ones might be getting.
Recently, Kartik Aryan.
Okay.
That's my favorite. So yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Um, Hello everyone, myself Smith Mehta. So I am not the person who should belong here because I was the most notorious kid during my school time. I used to be. I never used to means focus on the right thing at right time. In studies also, I
Last
used.
bencher.
Huh?
Last bencher.
Yes, I was completely. No,
Okay.
I used to be in the first bench, but I was doing masti
Pranks.
of
Okay.
last bench. And so there are many. I am the person who likes to make everyone happy. Means I want to be with everyone around me. So
Yeah.
I try to communicate. My main hobby would be I like to communicate with everyone. I like to know people, that how their path was, how they used to get into something. So that was the main. And I am the person who likes to do jugards at everywhere. So I can. I personally feel that I can make it from anywhere, any standpoint of time, and I am also with. I also belong to a business family, so I also like to be more participated with business things like salesmanship and that all things. So that is also my hobby, and
Rocket Singh.
no, not like that, but then too I can manage to do with business as well, or and I I also have a hobby like I run an NGO, Step Forward, which is currently within my city, Bhavnagar. So I also like to be the part of that and help people out, reach them out with their needs. So I am also fond of doing social work.
That is so kind of you. What does the NGO do? Like, whom do they help?
So we basically help people who are means kids kids and the family that are not empowered with all the financial strengths. And we also like to have an event within every month, like for food. Then we also help the people who are uh, with necessity. Like we also make kits of all the items, daily routine items, and we share it with. We also in every month we also go to vrudhashram, wherein old age home, wherein we make them watch movie.
Wow.
With that, we also help them. We also provide them sweets, like they all are fond of candies and that all things. They are not getting there, so we
Yeah.
try to make them happy.
That is very nice, very noble. And so I also like to contribute in
Hmm.
not being out there visible, but then I contribute in my own ways to the community,
Sure.
to old age homes, and
Hmm.
also to orphanages.
Yes.
And I would like to get in touch if in any
Sure,
way I
sure,
can help.
sure. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Dhruti Chandarana and I am from Jamnagar, from Saurashtra, a typical Kathiawadi for sure. And I live in joint family. So it was my parents' expectation to be an IT engineer. So I took admission at ADIT in IT field. And my hobbies is to do painting for sure. It was in lockdown. So I have done many paintings and I like to travel and listen musics.
Nice.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, hello everyone. My name is Smith Solanki, and I am also from Kathiawad, from Junagadh. Born and brought up in Junagadh, and completed my studies in Junagadh itself. And regarding why I took the computer science or IT field, like it was from the fifth standard when I got my first computer. And at that time I didn't even know how to create a folder. My father told me to copy some files and make a new folder in. So I used to copy. I have one empty folder. I copy this folder to another drive and then rename it. That's what I do. And like on the vacation my father got me, if anyone know idea net setter would be there, like he gives me 1.5 GB for a month data and I will play online games. And really I am in love with the GTAs. I have collection of different modified version of GTAs, like Indian cars and all these San Andreas 3 बोलो मिलेगा GTA में.
Nice.
And then I get into the coding on the standard sixth. Like even I have learned HTML, HTML and JavaScript from my father's 12th standard book, and then created a simple web page that I don't I like when I start my computer. I want everything on my home page, on my desktop, but it's not possible to put everything on. So I created a web page that contains all the videos which I watch, all the games, or the links of the games, direct shortcuts. So I can open that from the web page itself. I, I do it like this. And on starting in the college, I started learning Android and in Kotlin Java both. And after I get interest into the Python and tried some machine learning techniques and artificial intelligence, and also tried IoT. I tried to work with IoT devices. Like I have done many projects in with Arduino and Raspberry Pi also. And and I like to automate everything. Like in even in current project Sitecore, I we have we have to make 20-30 pages. So I automated, created all the data with AI, then converted it to JSON, and wrote a C# script to automate everything and create the template, create items for it.
Nice.
That's why we call him Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
No, I am not your Guruji. I can't be. Okay.
All right.
Okay. And completed my college from Anand in IT field and got into this wonderful place, Horizontal.
Great. Well, next question is kind of an open forum, so I want kind of an answer. It could more of a discussion, right? So think about it, like school, then college, and then we came to a professional environment. So what were like the first thoughts in your mind, when you talk of a professional world or a professional environment, or what was your overall experience?
So, at firstly, I would like to say that because I was involved with placement procedures from my college, so I knew that how the environment and how the system related to any company works. So I and Ria were the placement coordinates within our college. So yes, the experience was, we we generally expected that it would be a completely new environment wherein we have to adjust, wherein we have to be there for several time, and then only we can adapt with all the things. But luckily we all found we have found that we are here, and we really adapted everything because of the environment and the culture that we have set in our company, in our organization, that helped us everyone to communicate freely right now, as we are communicating with you only. So the barrier which has never been set, so the environment really gave us a cool feeling.
Nice. Sure, sure.
So we all 16 grades were selected for horizontal, obviously as an intern, but we didn't know each other very closely. But we had a great engagement activity in which we were we learned various things like soft skills, meeting etiquettes, email etiquettes, and different tools. We didn't know about Outlook, but we learned there Microsoft Teams, OneNote, etc. We learn in great engagement activity, and we then get to know about each other, like who is from which college. And after that, coming here, we had an icebreaker session. So there also we get to like we were taught about like when and how to ask questions, how to like we do not have to be ashamed for asking questions. And we also like how we have to focus on our observation skills. So these were the sessions where we were all connected with each other and we feel lively here.
So these all soft skill sessions were organized here at Horizontal?
No, it was online.
They were all online.
Yes.
But
Before joining as in before joining in as intern in January, these sessions were conducted after we got selected as intern during September to November. So there were the great sessions.
Let me share the my transition from being into a college student to over a horizontal intern.
sure.
Getting into college, we had the corona phase. Everything was online for the first 1.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And please don't doubt me, I had 9.5 CGPA during that time, but I rarely knew the name of my first chapter. Going over there, completed.
We used technologies,
We used automation.
Then I don't know how my 4 years were completed. And at the time when horizontal came into our college for selecting the students, I had only HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in my plate to offer. But I don't know how. I read somewhere from the Horizontal's website that Horizontal wants people who has the interest in coding, who has the interest to grow, right? Gave the interview. I was selected, and it no on not for a single day I felt like I was not recognized. They We had a learning session starting from January. The day one, the sessions were all up to expectations, and the phase where we all learned how uh, everything, like what horizontal works, how we should work, how we should behave, what to learn, how much to learn, everything was up to the mark. And the transition from being an absolute beginner to being somewhat presentable that I can work, that's all because of horizontal and the people over here who just hold my hands and dragged me up that yes, welcome to the family.
Good to know that. So one thing which I think a lot of us here believe in, and that is what matters more is your passion and your attitude. Okay,
Yes.
technical skills can be learned. Think about it, even in the Sitecore world. Like if I tell you, like I've been in Sitecore for like last 14 years, right? We started off with web forms, and then we went to MVC, then we went to SXA, then headless, and now composable, right? So technology is going to be ever changing.
Yes.
What matters is the attitude to do it. What matters is like if we look at a problem for our customers, to identify that problem and to solve it, the to have you know um, a need to solve it, or a grit to solve it, is what is more important. Everything else falls in place.
Yes.
So I think that is what matters the most. All right, anyone else? Otherwise, I have one more question for you.
Yes.
All right, so you all started off technically on Sitecore, even though in different fields, right? Like whether back end, front end, QA, technically it's on Sitecore. And I think before that also there were some more training sessions and all. So, but I want to focus more on Sitecore. So, what are your thoughts on Sitecore? Like, because Sitecore is kind of an enterprise product, right? So you would have heard .NET, you would have heard maybe Python, right? Um, but then Sitecore you would have never heard till Horizontal came into the college.
Yes.
But then you have to learn it, and you have to do also a project which you have recently completed, of course. But then what are your thoughts, what are your feelings, what is your thinking about Sitecore?
In the starting phase, just we got an idea from the horizontal and from the internet about the site core, and then later we volunteers and all the tutors introduce us the site core and all the functionalities of the site core.
Right.
Startingly, we also surprised that we can edit each and every aspect of each project or website.
Right.
And also the I also is the my personal perspective, I can say, or my personal I personally like the thing that I got word Sitecore JSS headless. That is totally new for me. As a Sitecore functionality, we can do each and everything, or we can handle each and everything only in front end. There is no back end. That is the huge thing.
Yep.
And also when we participated in hackathon, we got many other things of the Sitecore form, Sitecore send, and Sitecore order cloud. All that are new and new for us to learn.
Well, a lot
And
of us as well. So
but there are it is more flexible for the developers, and for the if we expect if we say that it is fulfilling each and every need of the client.
right.
If clients want, I want this, we can do it with the site core, we can customize it, we can do each and every aspect. So that is the big thing for all.
And you have mainly worked in the project from which perspective, back end or front end?
Currently in the internship, we all are doing front end and back end.
Both.
Both.
As a full stack,
As
right?
a full stack.
But then what is your liking more, like if I really ask you, if you have to choose between back end and front end?
Hmm. I'll choose both of it, because if I'm working with the site core, or else if I'm working with MVC, so I have to do front end also, because so I choose both. And also I like very much so much site core. So more I like to go with the back end site core,
Back end.
because
Okay.
there are many functionalities and it is never end for the
Correct.
me to learn.
Yep, very much.
So that's why things.
Cool. Well, anybody who is kind of a front end geek, I would like to hear from them more about. Again, see, we all are going towards full stack. Okay, so it's nothing that I am a back end, I'm a front end anymore. But generally, we have that thought, right? That I started off on front end, or I would like to do a little bit of more front end. So I'd like to know their perspective around it, if anybody is.
In front end, I like the most is JavaScripts. Like I have first learned the JavaScript. I have started with that JavaScript, So after that there is a library called React. So there are many there are many functionalities that can be achieved by some libraries in React and all. So it's very easy for developers also to achieve the functionalities which client wants as well as. So in front end side, so these technologies is I think v- very upgraded for this era. And yeah, this is all about that.
And also, I want to add one thing.
Sure, sure.
If we talking about front end perspective, when I already said Sitecore JSS, as a we from the developer side, we one stereotype in our mind: backend coming from the front end, and we have to do this process for the print.
Correct.
But when we are fetching data from the Sitecore, that is, we don't do much process for the Sitecore JSS. We have to write only field name. That is, it is very strange thing for me that we can do it this much easier thing.
Yeah.
So that is more easier for the development and for the also client perspective.
So that is
also.
where I think Sitecore wins it for a lot, because
Yes.
what Sitecore really does is the foundational stuff is always available to you,
Yes.
right? The architecture is so well built with headless and all that you can focus on your business, you can focus on your business problems or your business expectations, what the clients want. So technically, what it does is gets you to market faster, right? But
Yes.
of course, it is customizable with resolvers and all other things, which means even if they give their own architecture, there is a way around to update it the way you want it. So that's Sitecore. That's what that is generally what you pay for Sitecore.
Let me try to connect something from front end.
In the mic, please.
Let me try to connect something from the front end as well as Sitecore, right? We are, whatever we are looking onto our website is front end, because we are having a watch at that, we are looking that. First of all, I was very confused, like, are we going to create 500 pages? Are we going to create each and every component once again and again? But there comes Sitecore, in which we can create a component once, and then we can reuse that component as many times as we want, and every time the component will be rendered with different data or different data source, whatever we want, whatever data we want, and our site will be ready. Like, it's a drag and drop game, and we can connect the puzzles, connect the maze, and a beautiful website is available.
Correct. And that is the best use of Sitecore. That is using how you should build a website using the best practices of Sitecore.
Also, means as a user, if I am the person who wants my website to be more flexible within my within the environment, so we can see that uh, the Sitecore has given us the functionality, like if we want to change right now, as per the current scenarios, we need to match with all means any festivals are there, and anything we need to add more on with it. So Sitecore gives us all this accessibility. Like, we heard the term content authors, uh, which which navigate us with all these functionalities. So the first the experience was like that, how to do, how we will manage to work with this new technology, and how to be more of in a part with this. But then after means we jumped into project and all the things we learned from there. Means training was like that, we can give that 20 to 30% involves our own involvement in project. We learned that how Sitecore is really accessible and flexible to be used.
Nice. Yeah, good to know. Sure. I was going to ask that. Thank you, Richa.
Like, for us as a QA, we just know that we have to check the UI part and the functionality and the flow of the website. But then comes the Sitecore, and we get to know that we can also change the content from the backend, and we can also like configure the things from the Sitecore. And it was totally new to all three of us, and we get to know about it. We learn more, and we study it, and right now we are just expert in content editor. I can
Yeah.
say that. So
Which is also a good thing, right? Because then on a usual IT without any content management system like Sitecore, what you would do is just the UI testing and probably also a little bit of content testing as a UAT. But then here you get a chance to also check whether that content can be updated or not.
yes, we can
If it
configure the
is,
things.
yeah, configure the things, and if it is not getting updated, it's a bug.
Yes.
Get it done. You are not working according to the best practice of Sitecore. Come on.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you for your time. One last thing which I would like to just hear and be very honest here. Your experience here at Horizontal. How was it? Like, if you say the training, if you say the project, if you say the overall, the environment here, how do you feel? And I would like to ask those first who have not spoken till in this too. Please, Devanshi.
So on the first day when I come to Horizontal as an intern, so it was
So
I'm
let me
very
let me stop you there. How was your interview experience?
that's very like a roller coaster, right? Because there were some issues, and from my interview process was start too late. When I go for the first round, for QA, I'm speaking.
Yeah.
The third round might get complete, so I was very late. And after completing all 3 rounds, I got to know that there are only 2 vacancy for QA, and I was the third one. So at that time, everyone got their that result, but I went to Anand, and in between,
On the way. Yeah.
on the way, I got a call from the TL, and he told me that congratulations, you are selected. So that was so like I can't explain. That was so
I can
great
understand the
feeling.
feelings. I have also gone through college and I know the need to be,
Yes.
get an internship or get a job somewhere, so
Yes.
I know that.
So
It's
yeah,
satisfying.
yeah. So that was an unforgettable experience of my life. And on the first day, I was too nervous as well as too excited. And the on all this 4 month, the work culture, environment, the support from our mentors, line managers, everyone was too good. There were some questions like on the first initial time we got some questions that were not like very silly questions, but they were
No question
answered.
is a silly question, I would say.
Yeah,
It
it's the
it
same
might be
reply we got
yeah.
from everyone, but yeah, now where everyone was too supportive, and the
So I think
now
that is one
yeah.
thing in horizontal culture, okay? We don't judge people
Yes.
because everybody is different
Yes.
and everybody is special,
Yeah.
right? But eventually what makes culture and what makes a company is people,
Yes.
right? If you look at our customers, they are people. If you look
Hmm.
at we all are people, the employees here, right?
Yes.
All of us,
Yes.
we are people.
So
So it's people who make it, right? So it's, I mean, why judge? It's okay, right? Somebody might be here, somebody might be here, doesn't make any difference. The important thing is to take everyone together and rise.
yes. So
Sure.
Just no, sir. Just I would like
Both of you.
Ria to share her experience about the interview. Yes, her experience was the best.
Oh yeah, really, please.
So yes, so my experience for interview was like roller coaster with all of them. So so all of them were consoling me that no, it's okay, it's okay. So I was quite nervous.
Okay.
He was
So
continuously crying.
She was also not knowing that why she's crying.
yes, so yes, so all the mentors was very supportive and it was all very good. So
Good.
also the experience of Nidhi.
Well, I gave the interview 6 times. Like first, I opted for when the placements came to the college. I opted for the Salesforce position, the Salesforce consultancy, and then I came here and gave all the interviews, all the rounds, and there were only 3 vacancies for Salesforce. And uh, I was told that the all the interviews went, and on the uh, I don't remember the date, but uh, evening I got a call that we will update you whatever the result is. Till then, you can continue with whatever you are. So on the second day, I got means I before that I got the that call that all 3 are selected from Salesforce. So we will update you that if any thing we have in our mind. And on second day, I got a call from the TA team that we have got feedbacks from the Salesforce side that they think that you are more good for a developer. You can be you can opt for that position as well if you want to try. Then I said that sure, why would not I give a try to be in such a nice organization. So next day again I came to Horizontal for the developers interview, and I gave first the technical round, then managerial technical round, and then the HR, and then I got selected as a developer. So it was like whether I would get selected or not, what's in their mind, are they thinking of me of in what perspective. That whole those 2 days were very like I was just praying to God that God give me some type of signal as well.
Yeah.
So it was a very nice experience, although in the interview, the interview was the whole interview process was very smooth. And uh, yes, so it was very nice.
Nice. 6 interviews, huh, for one position. Wow.
Yes.
She was meant to be inside.
Yes,
Meant to be in Sitecore, meant to be in horizontal.
I was meant to be.
All right. Well, good to know that as well. Nice.
And we would also like to tell
In the mic, please.
that as an intern, means I'm not comparing with my friends or who are with other institute, other organization as well, but Horizontal give us a great platform. Like they involved us in each and every uh, thing which is meant to be etiquettes which are meant to be in the company, means in bar meeting, monthly bars, like then updates, then about which the best part was they gave us the chance to visit to go with, means with the organization at Silvassa. So our overall experience would be is really great for all of us on that perspective.
Yeah.
Despite being with the company for just 2 months, we had an opportunity to meet with the CEOs. So that was a great part.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. Well, anybody else would like to add anything? Last chance. All right. Well, first of all, thank you all for your time and thank you for delaying the lunch, just for recording, this particular podcast or a candid conversation with us. Harsh, if you could also please come over on this side. Generally you are in behind the camera, but then today I want you here. Here, please.
In
So
training also as a volunteer.
yeah. So this is Harsh. He is generally behind the camera and making sure that the podcast is recorded well. He's the one editing it and making it truly professional, because sometimes I do goof up, but he's the one who makes me look good. And I just wanted him to be here with us today, because then if it's a candid conversation, not just one host and one speaker, then why not he also come over. Harsh, thank you so much for all the efforts that you put in, buddy.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Of course, Varun, initially, I would like to share this story how I joined this. Not horizontal, but the podcasting. So, after the joining, I came one day in the morning. Varun and Alok were recording something. Yeah, then I asked him, "What is all this like?" Then he's like, "We are starting a new podcast series type." So then I was like, I'm interested. Can I join? He's like, okay, sure, why not? So from that till now, I'm with him. He's with me, and yeah, it's a great experience uh, from Sitecore perspective and also from the recording and a podcast perspective. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Harsh. Well, my dear Sideco family, that was a conversation with our young, energetic interns here, and hope you find some value out of it, and hope it helps others who are either starting off their careers or maybe jumping from some other field into Sidecore to get onto Sidecore and know a little bit about them. And we are always here, so if you need any help, of course, any of us can also help you. But hope you enjoy this conversation listening to it. And maybe I connected a lot to the college and the school journeys. I hope some of you do as well. Do let us know your feedback. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.